Welcome back to Mysteries of the Word. In our last episode, we uncovered how the destruction of the temple in 70 AD might connect to Bible prophecy, and how it could prove we're living in Satan's little season. But today, we're asking a crucial question. Was the Great Tribulation something that already happened, or is it still ahead of us? The Bible speaks of a time of unparalleled suffering and judgment, a great tribulation. Jesus warned in Matthew 24:21, "For then there will be great tribulation, such as has not been from the beginning of the world until now, no, and never will be." Revelation describes plagues, judgments, and persecution against God's people. For centuries, Christians have debated whether this event is past or future. Some argue the tribulation happened when Rome destroyed Jerusalem in 70 AD. Over 1 million Jews were killed, the temple was burned, and the holy city was left in ruins. Jesus' prophecy in Matthew 24 about not one stone being left upon another was fulfilled literally. Josephus, the Jewish historian, records horrors that sound almost identical to Revelation's imagery: famine, cannibalism, fire, and slaughter. For this reason, many early Christians saw 70 AD as the fulfillment of Jesus' warnings. But others say the tribulation is still ahead, a 7-year nightmare that will bring Antichrist, persecution, and global chaos. This view is the foundation of today's Left Behind style prophecy teaching. But here's something most people don't know. The futurist interpretation didn't exist until the late 1500s. During the Protestant Reformation, leaders like Luther and Calvin called the papacy the Antichrist. To counter this, Catholic scholars proposed new interpretations. Luis de Alcazar invented preterism, the idea that Revelation was all fulfilled in the past. Francisco Ribera invented futurism, pushing Antichrist and tribulation far into the future, so the papacy would no longer fit the prophecy. Later in the 1800s, John Nelson Darby and the Schofield Bible spread futurism to the Protestant world. From there, it dominated American Christianity. So the idea of a future tribulation is not ancient. It's only about 400 years old. If 70 AD fulfilled much of what Jesus spoke of, then what we are living in today may not be the waiting room for tribulation, but rather the little season when Satan is released. Revelation 20 tells us that after Christ's reign, Satan would be set free for a little while, micron chronon, to deceive the nations. Look around today. Deception spreads faster than truth. Entire generations are disconnected from God. Technology and politics unite the world under a system of control. Does this sound like the little season to you? And here's where it gets even more unsettling. Some researchers argue that what we call the New World Order, centralized power, secret societies, controlled governments, may actually be the Gog and Magog rebellion described in Revelation 20. Just as Satan gathers the nations for one final deception, we see the rise of a global system that promises freedom but delivers control. Could it be that the Great Tribulation ended with Jerusalem? And what follows is Satan's last deception, the birth of a new world order. In our next episode, we're going to go even deeper. We'll explore the mystery of Tartaria, the hidden empire, and ask whether it could have been the fruit of the millennium reign before history was rewritten. So stay tuned, because the pieces of prophecy may fit together in a way most people have never imagined.